All right, now here's one of these videos where, yeah, sometimes it's therapeutic just to write things out, or in my case, record things because, well, sometimes you just don't have anybody to listen to you or anybody you can really trust who won't air out your venting. But, and I guess you could say this is part of the video where let me just give you a brief synopsis and you can let me know if you can relate to this or not. But how many of you are like the person in your friend group or maybe, your immediate family where you're kind of like the Hey Arnold of the group? Like you're somebody who people come to when they have problems and they want and they trust you. You're a good listener. They value your opinion, even if you aren't even if you haven't been in a situation like them. For example, I feel like a lot of us can relate to this, where sometimes it's the single people who give the best advice, yet we don't have the most experience when it comes to actually being in relationships, yet people come to us when it comes to venting or wanting a second opinion. So when it comes down to it, that's all well and good. You can help people with your problems, but sometimes you don't really have anybody you can go to in those situations. Sometimes, and I mentioned this in my video about rejection, sometimes that the solution to the current problem you're in. You know what? I'm feeling a bit fat. Okay, eat less junk, work out, and if you don't want to work out, just drink more water and monitor what you eat. You got rejected or your relationship's gone sour. Well, sometimes you got to cut loose and start over, work on yourself before you get somebody else involved in your life. My job sucks. Well, have you tried looking for another one? Have you tried creating your own, I guess you could say, venue for making money so you can leave your current job? There are so many times where we know the solution to our problems, but we just want to complain and rant because sometimes that's refreshing, especially when you bottle up your emotions. So the point of this video for me is, asking the questions, why can't I have a bad day? Because it seems like, the people who vent to you and ask for your opinion, and this is the worst kind of people in your life, whether it be family, friends, or whatever, when you finally, especially if you're someone who doesn't like being vulnerable or it takes a lot for you to open up to someone, when you tell somebody about a misfortune that you're going through, whether it's financial, emotional, whatever the situation is, when you don't even get out the full story, or even if you manage to get out a few sentences or the full story, the person listening cuts you off, and what they'll do is, instead of giving you encouragement, because sometimes, and I learned this from my past experience with women, sometimes it's not a matter of offering a solution or being a fixer or Bob the Builder kind of person. Sometimes people just need somebody to unload to, someone who is just there to listen, because sometimes not saying anything but being there for them is more than enough. So when you tell somebody something that's been on your mind or your heart, your soul, whatever the case may be, or sometimes you just need somebody to talk to, and they pretty much either hear you out or cut you off, and what they'll do is like, oh, that's nothing, let me tell you about this one time or this or that. And it's like, wow, not only do you feel like you wasted time and energy opening up yourself to someone, but what they'll do is kind of slap you in the face by telling you that the situation you're going through is nothing. I've been through worse. And it's kind of like, well, what was the point of even talking to you? So that's why I hate when it comes to bad days, because, oh man, especially when it comes to family, because sometimes I really don't open up to them at all. But it's like, when they, oh, hey, mom call or whatever, hey, how's everything going? I'm doing okay. And it's like, okay. And because I really don't say anything, I learned at a young age, like whenever I try to say anything about, how I feel, you either get shut down. Like, man, don't even worry. You don't know what it's like, what it's like to have bills and everything. And then when you get older, you really find out more about that stuff as you grow up, because all the things that happen when you're a kid, that really does affect how you interact with people as you grow up and enter adulthood. And it is really damaging stuff. So when it comes down to bad days, even people in your friend group, it's like some people don't want to listen. Like they'll hit you up at all hours of the day to like vent about their problems. But as soon as you kind of even hint at, wanting to talk about what you're going through, it's pretty much swept under the rug. So and then people wonder why introverts like myself don't really associate with people, because, well, are the connections even there? Are the connections even there? So, I mean, sometimes, yeah, you just got to keep things to yourself. But if you let that stuff pile up too much, it's very damaging. So that's pretty much all I got to say in this one. So, yeah. bad days suck, but some people just don't want to hear about it, because it's one thing for a person who just complains all the time, but for the people who rarely speak about their troubles, and when they do, they get shut down, why do we even talk to you at all? Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.